Hello, everyone. We are live. It's your girl, Callie, Dr. Joy PhD, and me, Montique, and we are about to talk about Married to Medicine Mountain Revival episode. Remember that everything we say is allegedly solely our opinion only. So I'll let some of you all come
We do
in.
not want to be Tasha Cade. Look, we do not.
Right, girl. I wanted us to put it on something and flash it up, but I think we might have to make some. So I don't have to say it all the time. But yeah, we're not Tasha K and us. No. Okay. Because what she have a negative amount in her account or something right now?
No,
We can't
whatever
do
it
that.
is,
It's now zero.
that situation.
Yeah,
That's for
we can't do
sure.
that. So we're gonna say that before every episode. So y'all know this is our opinion. What did Joy say? We don't
It ain't worth a hill of beans.
we
And
don't
we
report the
report
news.
the
We
news,
repeat it.
but
Yeah.
we will repeat it.
That's right.
Exactly.
Hey Tori. So I'm gonna tag a few people. Do you all want while I'm doing this, do you all want to because from some reason Facebook is different, so people don't see us anymore.
Yeah,
So
they've
that's why
changed
I tag
some,
people. Yeah,
some
they
stuff.
changed some stuff. So y'all kind of rate the episode, or if you want to talk about what's going on with Cynthia and Mike or something while we wait for people to come on, we can do that. Joy, your camera went off for a sec. But anyway, I'm going to tag some people and then we'll get on it. So Callie, how would you rate the episode?
Okay, this one's Married to Medicine.
Yes,
I
this
thought
is
it was a 7.
thought it was a 7. Did you
Yeah.
think it was that good?
I
Okay.
mean, it was just because Toya reached back to her history of fighting and
She did. She took accountability,
yeah.
Yeah, I
which
like
was
Toy.
good.
Toy is actually my favorite on this cast because it's something very authentic about her.
Yes. Hey,
I-
Marcia. Yeah, it's just go ahead, Joy. I'm tagging people. Sorry.
She's authentic. It's
Yeah.
something very relatable and authentic about her. Not just because she's a housewife or anything like that. And when Toya sips on that Patron, she's
Oh,
interesting.
uh-uh.
She's interesting. But she
She's
like
a mess.
and Toya's like slick at the mouth, but she's never malicious. You know, but being slick at the mouth and being malicious. Saying somebody look crazy with wearing some Kmart Payless brand. I'm gonna keep saying it. What was the name of the
Champion.
champion? It's shady, but it's not gonna hurt you. It's not. It's nothing that's going to break your psyche. It might
But she called her a bad attorney. Was that just a joke?
but again, that this is really a perfect example.
She did call her a
Let's go
bad
back
attorney.
to it. Let's put things in context.
Okay.
They were playing a drinking game. Jackie didn't want to drink. Toya said, "Why ain't you drinking? You got to do something." They all having fun. Everybody's laughing. You all got to do something. Audra jumped in to defend Jackie. And she was like, "You ain't nobody here that you are a bad attorney." So,
But everybody defended Jackie. Like, why does she have to drink?
okay,
It wasn't just Audra.
y'all get so wrapped up in the semantics. I'm talking
But
about
that
Oh
matters.
my goodness.
No.
Joy. That is
what I'm saying is
Okay, I'm gonna leave it alone.
you have to put things in context. You're talking about Jackie. This wasn't about Jackie. My point is Toya made a tongue-in-cheek comment because she felt Audra was being lazy with why she didn't have to drink. Or I ain't gonna say lazy, or she didn't defend her strong enough. It wasn't like she looked up her Yep reviews and said, "Girl, I heard you was a bad attorney." That's malicious.
But Toya don't have no job.
Cheat.
Toya,
Everybody was drinking. It was literally a
okay.
drinking game, and everybody was laughing. If it had been in the middle of an argument, if it had been in the middle of something nasty, I would agree with you. But I do take things in context. Even if it was mean or you didn't like it, Toya should be able to say, "Oh, girl, I didn't mean nothing by it. I didn't mean no harm by it. It was a tongue-in-cheek comment."
So when she said Anila was like, because I feel like she didn't even know the girl. You don't do that to people you don't know. But then when Anila was like, "Do you all think I broke into my own house?" She was like, "I don't know you." Toya does things that aren't nice, Joy.
This isn't. I didn't say that she wasn't nice. I mean, was always a sweetheart. I'm just saying. I put things in context. You just accused me of breaking into your house, and you just accused me of you and your friend came to a party, and then she lied about it, and Bravo showed her lie on TV yesterday. Did y'all watch that?
What did she lie about?
Anila said, first of all, she told Toya that she really didn't have anything to do with it. At the party, Bravo did a flashback, and Anila telling her friend, "You're the one that's gonna have to tell Toya. I need you to do me a favor. I need you to tell about Toya and that having an affair." So in real time, but she told Toya a flat out lie. My point is, all of that was a setup. Now, she did make clear that Quad told her, but Anila was trying to act as if she was innocent of it.
Oh.
That's the issue. The whole point is, y'all have spread this rumor about this man. I wouldn't know her either. I couldn't imagine that I actually had a friend that would think I'm so ghetto and so vindictive that I'm actually going to have your house robbed.
But I think other people put that in her head.
I have no doubt about it. But
yeah,
also didn't. I never heard her say, like you heard, what's her name say? The other lady, what's the other, the European lady that's on here?
Carrie. The new one?
Carrie. Even Carrie.
Oh, she's a European.
She ain't European.
I guess she Caucasian. Is that
yes, Joy. Yeah, I guess she is European.
I love it. Go ahead, Joy.
Right. Even she.
I was about to pull up a casket.
Although she did mention what Toya told her, she also said, "Toya, she don't have that kind of thing in her body. She would never do anything like that." Anila didn't break that down and say, "Look, Toya and I ain't on good terms, but she ain't had nobody breaking my house."
Yeah.
Like, you can't ask for something that you're not willing to give me. So no, I don't know you.
So okay, but you know that girl don't know how to even cook boil water. How's she go? How's she go? She can't even feed her children a pizza. Like,
right, that's it. I'm not saying it, but if you're capable, like, how can you imagine being capable of hurting some? It's just certain places I just can't imagine going. If somebody is sleeping with somebody in the neighborhood and we on TV, what? Joy, you don't know this lady. Of course we don't. We defend like we do. Of course we
right. We defend everybody. Like, I would defend. You defend Marlo.
Yeah, I'm like
independable.
I'm on both ends with Marlo. I'm even-handed with her. I defend her when I feel like she needs to be defended, and when I feel like she wrong, she wrong. I mean, I'm even-handed.
So, but I do believe that Toya did apologize for her part. But do you think? Well, I'm skipping. But do you think Audra should have apologized for her part?
I think she
absolutely she should have.
She didn't. They just didn't air it. That's
you think they didn't show it?
Thinking that they didn't think it was good footage. The only reason why I'm thinking it was because afterwards, when they was outside, she had made a comment that they started from the bottom and there's nowhere to go but up. That's the only reason why I'm thinking that I can't imagine, unless she's that emotionally immature, although she does seem like it.
She really does.
But she's like 30, y'all. Give her some grace.
She seems, but you could be 30 and be emotionally mature.
Oh, yeah. Oh, well, I feel like I was at 30, but that don't mean it was true.
I was too.
I feel like I was.
I think I was, but I was kind of in a girl circle that kind of forced you to be. And it was an older mindset. So yeah, I think
And I will say her coming on as Heavenly's friend didn't help.
Her coming on as Heavenly's friend?
Because Heavenly and Toya were kind of not liking each other at the time. And there's no telling what Heavenly told her about Toya. You know, and it fed into...
And Toya did tell her that. He's like, the people that you are deciding... Because one of the things, okay, so I listened to things that people.
But see, I didn't watch every word. So what they say?
Simone said a couple of episodes ago that Toya don't hold grudges. She typically sees each season. She said something like she gets to brush it off. She just don't hold grudges. But it's something different this season. And
What's up with her and Quad?
I was gonna ask that.
Quad is and it's so funny that Quad thinks she's jealous of, that Toya's jealous of her. I think Quad is, uberly jealous of Toya, and not in I want your man because she want Eugene, but right. I do think one of the things that, regardless of how people tend to think that Toya talks to her husband bad, because I don't really think she talked to him bad. I think she talks to him realistically, and I've seen for them. Well, I wouldn't have never told my husband to eat that biscuit and shut up.
Right.
She was out of control.
But if my husband says something to me in company's way, I'm gonna pop back. That's just my personality.
So he don't even be like that with her. Eugene is a sweetheart to her.
He's not, but
she just seems so much harsher. I see Sandy and Latoya comment. It's been going on for a while. Mm-hmm. I've never really noticed to the extent that Quad was kind of calling her out right there at the table.
She was like, "What's up? We're gonna keep going. What's up?"
Yeah, I'm like, "What is up with the ghetto right now? What's happening?"
Right, I didn't get it.
I think that's Toya.
That was Quad. That wasn't even Toya. Oh, okay.
Quad. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And if you go back to first season, that is really the reason her and Mariah, she claims they ain't friends no more, is because really Jackie said Quad was too hood.
Yeah. They all didn't want her around, and Mariah fought for her. That's why I don't understand.
The ones that are in the wash machine?
Kelly,
why you don't never put yourself on mute?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Camera off, don't be we can't hear you.
You might as well keep the camera off.
Right, you might as well keep the camera. We want to see you put the clothes
in the washer. We have messes today. Okay, let me go by my notes, y'all, because I don't have many. For some reason, Married to Medicine just don't do it for me, and it should, yeah. But I did take a few notes.
I thought it was a really good season. They didn't drag this out. I love it, and it's ending on a good note. I really love that. Quad to me is just unreachable, because I do think Quad, like I said, I don't think she wants Eugene or anything like that, but I think Quad wants to be taken care of. The way Toya,
a man, yeah, and I feel like
I don't know about that, because she had the opportunity to be taken care of and she divorced it.
But I don't think she really liked Greg.
There
was nothing about their chemistry that said we like each other.
Yeah,
and it kind of makes sense, because according to Greg himself in the interview, that when I don't know if you remember, when they had just got married. When I say just, like a couple of weeks before they start filming the first season. At Quad and he said
they had just got married. Oh, okay. I didn't realize that.
They were just.
The very first episode, their wedding was the topic of conversation.
Because it was about to not right. Go ahead.
Right,
because they got arrested.
Text messages canceling the wedding. That's why
they were gonna cancel the wedding.
And they had a fight. They had been fighting. Girl, it was, the police was called. Both of them had a mugshot.
Yes.
So, they had just got married. And according to Greg, that them first couple of months of filming, that was the only time they slept in the same bed together. And when they would film again, then she would come back in the bed.
She would go back to the sleep number.
Yeah, she would go back to sleep. Or they still talking about
that damn. It's crazy.
Sleep number. They were just, they had terrible salesmen that day. And it was crazy. I had a fire. And, you got to replace everything. And I want to say, I used to listen to Rush Limbaugh.
Oh, no.
And the sleep number, he always advertised the sleep number. So I was the sleep number. And back then, this was 2010, they were like $1,000, $1,100. That was the cheapest one. On the higher end, it was like $1,700, $1,800, but the warranties were so good, I wanted to get one. Went, laid on it, was waiting on the salesman. I guess my black butt wasn't worthy of somebody.
No, honey, that was like, we don't want her coins.
So long, I left out. I actually went to the mall to get a sleep number. Went to the sleep number store, and they ain't wait on me, so I left.
Yeah, I have an adjustable base, but I don't have a sleep number. But they must be really good because Eugene still want his damn sleep number.
Yeah.
Okay.
And not Eugene, what's his name? Greg.
Greg.
Yeah,
And one
Greg.
of them got a sleep number.
One, I think most of them be like, I
Yeah.
changed your sleep number, you were snoring, you didn't know.
Right.
One of them.
They said, but it's Greg, that was funny. He was like, all the stuff he was worried about. He's like, she took my sleep number.
And it's probably because he wanted it and she didn't even care. But with Quiet, I just don't understand why. Somebody says because Mariah, she hit Toya with a purse or something when they were fighting. I don't think that's why.
I think Toya won't bow down to Quad. Quad is, you talking about a master manipulator. She really did manipulate those other women.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
And you had a couple of people that called her out a couple of years ago on a boat. I remember they were in front of sand or something. And
her boss was trying to make her buy one.
She clowns. And that's because Quad at some point was a favorite. But she got downgraded. That brought her down a peg.
Mm-hmm.
Got downgraded a little bit. They need to downgrade her again. Because if you look on the boards, like every 6 comment is, why is she there?
And I don't think she helps the ratings as much as she thinks.
She commands attention, though. I mean, I think she's there because she's still in everybody's business at everybody's events, and when she's in the room, she kind of commands attention. I think
on herself, like she does. She puts it all on Quad.
I don't know, but yeah, that's what I think.
So, do you think when the polygraph thing came up, why do you think it was weird that Quad was like, I'll take a polygraph, or you take a polygraph?
That's all. As somebody, as Toya said on Twitter, girl, this ain't Morvie. What was that? Morvie Povich or whatever.
I don't get it. Jerry
Povich.
Yeah, whatever that trash TV is.
Yeah.
It's just stupid. Like, who cares? Like, and even Anila even mentioned it is a lie. Because your insurance company ain't gonna ask you to take no test. That was all for it. It was just drama. Just, I'm willing to do one, just in case people. Your insurance company, when my insurance company came here and I was telling them wipe a house and pointing the windows and, you walk around and try to explain the situation. Right. They do ask you more than once, and I do. And they asked me again. They not only asked me twice in person, they asked me again to record it. I do remember that.
But you didn't have to take a polygraph.
No.
That don't make sense to me either.
We was trapped in a house.
Like, right. I don't get it. I feel like Quad just wants a moment.
I won't be excited of it when I do it. On the second floor.
So I did have a thing with why was Quad mad at Toya, but I think one of y'all asked that and we didn't figure that out, right?
Or I would like to know if anybody watching, why do you all think she, because it just doesn't make sense to me. Like, and it's not even like Toya coming for her.
I don't get it. I wonder if she thinks that Toya's still married to Eugene, and she doesn't treat Eugene like she thinks a wife should be treating her husband. I don't know if there's some resentment that they're still married. I don't know.
And just think about it. When Quad bought her house, she didn't, her, in her mind, everything is this, look what I did. She did it all by herself. And then she says, I bet you won't call this a BS apartment again. Like, why even what Toya said, even be a thought in your mind? It's just weird to me. She has something. It's more personal. It's more than this. It's something internally inside of Quad that just Toya itches her.
It's something.
And it's
something.
It feels like envy from my view.
I like her too, Latoria, but yeah, she's.
I lost the screen. I'm back. Did I leave? I lost the host. Okay, good.
That's really her. I don't know how y'all ain't see that.
You think that's Quad's for real self?
Yes, that's how she used to act with.
I'm talking about the hood version.
Yes,
that's her for real.
That's her for real.
Yeah,
like even her friends. There was an episode, 2nd season. Won't forget this season. Ain't it crazy that I can't remember what I just said 2 minutes ago, but I can remember this
she was very fast.
from like 8 years ago. But there was an episode, it was like in second season, and Quad's real friends were on there. They were in a nightclub and they were sitting around talking. And one of them was talking about the kind of guys that she dated. Because they were talking about how soft.
Great. I remember that.
Y'all remember that episode?
Mm-hmm.
All of them was like, girl, she like hood dudes. Like,
yeah,
if you
she was the TSU, okay?
Her conversation. I told you I listened to stuff that ain't nobody else paying attention to. She is real hood.
She's from Memphis, Tennessee, and the TSU, honey.
Let me also say this. I don't know Quad. They never met Quad, but I do have a girlfriend that went to TSU with her.
Oh, do you?
Oh, yeah. So I knew about Married to Medicine through a friend of hers. When it was coming, we were having a conversation, and my girlfriend was like, as much reality TV you watch, it's this new show called My Friend Gonna Be on there. It was Quad.
It was, yeah. I mean, I feel like Quad in the beginning, I really liked her. I felt like she did put on this voice that we knew was not her voice.
And my girlfriend like she was ghetto too.
She was more reasonable, but now I think she's fighting to stay on the show. I really feel like she's trying to create stuff to stay on the show.
Yes, I agree with that.
Well, let's get over to Quintessa.
I was about you be in my head.
What's her name?
Quintessa.
Quintessa.
Because my next note was so Quintessa and Scott come in, and Heavenly was like they was either fighting or ucking.
It's like, what is her issue? And then she didn't just say that. She also said, and she is sure that Quintessa was beating him up. Okay. And I said, oh my goodness.
I will say this though. Say whatever you want. Outside looking in, we don't know none of them. They do have the best chemistry.
Like she said
Quintessa and her husband?
Yeah, like even I told you I didn't believe
just this season because it has not been that way.
I said crystal clear. Watching them online, because I'm Facebook friends with her husband.
He be messaging Joy.
Like he posts on. I mean, not posts on my page. He answers.
He comments. Yeah,
normal guy. But one of the things that I watched of his was he.
There's a big difference, Latoria.
He used to send like pictures and videos of them out. They have like really good chemistry. Like they look good together. Like
so they think they really love each other.
Like this means something. They kind of look like what we would see Martell and Melanie look like.
Yeah,
they really have.
Well,
I don't know if I see this, Joy. I'm gonna have to watch them on their thing. Go sit in your bed.
I don't see it.
Get in the bed.
Oh, they have really good chemistry.
Go.
I watch where he touches her when she walks in the door. I watch. So
do you think they was faking the fighting, or you think it was
real?
Okay, that makes more sense to me. All right.
Well, if they were faking those fights, they both need Oscars because it seemed very authentic to me. It seemed, especially with her trying to be the Surgeon General. I mean, come on, their fights didn't seem fake to me.
Well, I didn't see this part. What did they say, Tori, to Curtis about cheating? Toya, Quad, and Simone. Because Callie said that Jackie shouldn't have had that girl. And so I want to know.
Okay, so I said the same thing too. Like, to me, it's not funny. So this episode, Quad was getting a body massage when the men came in. Not her fault, of course.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
And he said something, and I can't remember what he said, but he was referencing to nudity. Well, Quad participates in real time when she stood up and said, basically just confirming that she was nude. She
said something about a sweet potato, I think. That's all I remember.
It wasn't flirty directly, but it was.
Oh.
Whatever it was, I would have, first of all, been uncomfortable in general that the man was here and I'm literally naked in a steam bath on the table.
Right.
And but let me say this, Curtis did walk over there and say something to her.
Oh, he walked over there?
Yeah, he actually walked over there, said something to. That's what made her put her head up. Now he wasn't like in her face.
What did he say?
I can't remember, but the way Quad was laying back, he had to lean over.
Yeah, he said something because I know her response was, "Yeah, I'm in here. I'm just like a baked sweet potato or something." I
Yeah,
don't know if it's like she was in
yeah,
aluminum foil or she was over there
yeah,
cooking. It was something like
yeah,
Quad's
yeah.
cooking
They
or
were in
something.
like a steam bath. That's what
Yeah,
we know she's naked, and she did confirm that she was naked
yeah, I remember
in
some of
real
that.
time, and then made a comment and confession. She need to go on over there and sit down. But yeah, but what happened
Wow.
was Curtis, when that whole cheating scandal the next year, Toya should have never did that and sat on that man's lap.
I
Ain't
remember
no
that.
way in
He
He
shouldn't have.
pulled her down. I thought that was very
And he
odd.
Did he
kept her
pull
on the
her
lap.
down?
No, he kept.
Yes.
Did she pull her down or did she sit on it?
He
And he
pulled
helped her.
her down. She came over in his
Oh,
area, but he pulled her down. Yes.
oh, see, I can't. Okay, I don't know
I
why.
just know he
That's what
was
I said.
holding
I
her.
don't know why I remember that. And she kind of like she was going to sit down.
And
Maybe
he made it
did grab her.
happen.
She was
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
going toward him. Yes, that is what happened. He
Oh, okay.
completed the move. Okay.
Okay.
Child.
I knew it wasn't
Mm-hmm.
100% on her, but yeah, I didn't think that was appropriate. You got a whole husband,
No.
but yeah.
But she complained. Okay, we're going. Because she said something about Eugene. Well, am I skipping? It kind of made me like pause because there was something about Eugene was like, I've had sex in the office and I've had sex on the plane. And she was like, yeah, and the wives, we get the boring stuff. I don't like when Toya does that kind of stuff to
But
him.
I don't think she means it like that. I
How do
understand.
you say it like that and not mean it like
Let
that?
me just say that sometimes who said
Yeah.
it this way?
Joy.
Oh, this is how they describe Sutton. I think would be great with Toya. I think she's clumsy with her words.
But
I
I don't
don't
think
think.
Sutton would even say that about her husband. And
Of
Sutton's
course not.
clumsy.
Of course, they wouldn't even talk
Okay.
like this. I'm not saying a literal tit for tat. I said I'm comparing what they said about Sutton to Toya. Is that she's clumsy with her words. I think what she means is, yeah, you get. I mean, the same thing a man would say. It was just the harsher terms. A man would say you had the best sex when you're single, and then you get married, and it's the same 1 or 2. Men will say that. That don't mean his wife. He doesn't enjoy relations with his wife. Men kind of. You understand what I'm
But
saying?
they might say that, but you don't say that in front of a whole bunch of couples with your friends. I
And I
just
think
don't.
that there is such a competition and a heist that I don't understand, of trying to be funny and clever and a comeback, that we get
Uh-huh.
wrapped up in it. And I put it like this. I can really easily
Somebody's echoing. Hold on, Joy. Okay, it's back. It's gone. Go ahead.
I can easily see me doing that.
No,
Mm.
I
Like
did
you
not see
gotta
you
get
doing that to your husband.
no,
Joy, you wouldn't do that.
No, you would
me.
never.
No,
You cook him meals every night, okay? You is the
Okay.
perfect wife. You use
No,
greens
I'm
and you
not
use
talking
onions.
I never say that about my husband.
Okay.
I'm talking about trying to be clever, trying to be funny, trying to give a comeback.
Oh
And
yeah.
because when somebody says stuff and you're loud, you're not even thinking, and then they drink alcohol. You throw a little alcohol in the mix. And I heard that on reality shows, if they ain't got no food in the refrigerator, they'll have a full stocked bar. They encourage drinking.
I get that, but I feel like she needs to be like Karen then, because there's at a point in your life where if you drinking and you are always putting your husband down and
Yeah, she
degrading him, and you know how people
should.
take it,
And
you
he's
should
such
want
a
to
sweet
you
guy.
should want to cover your husband, Joy,
I
right?
Mm-hmm.
You see me use the words,
I agree. You should always cover your man.
right?
And he's a good guy. I can't even think of one situation where Eugene was disrespectful.
And he cooked food for everybody. He
He's a
does everything for her. I just feel like she kind of missed, in my opinion. I would never do that.
But and
But
and if you were like, that would probably hurt her more than anything if you listen to what she said this week, because she said, which I didn't know, that her and Eugene had just got married in season 1. I didn't know that.
neither. Okay.
Neither did I.
Yeah, that she had just had her son, and I believed her when she said she didn't want people questioning if I was, good enough for him. That I felt that. I don't know about
I
you.
felt that too, but she ain't acting like people are still questioning this about
I
her.
think that they probably do. I think that that's probably the worst feedback that she's gotten. Like, I think there are people out here that may not like her or think she's tacky. We've definitely taken on the term of tacky Toya.
Yeah.
But I do think that that's one of the things that I don't know her, but sometimes you feel like you do. I think that would be more bothersome to her than anything. Because you have to realize too that she's on a show where she's around very accomplished women, and
Mm-hmm.
that some of these accomplished women minimize her pretty regularly.
Oh yeah, they call her lazy. Every last one of them on Watch What
They're
Happens
a lot
Live.
nicer now than they were initially.
Yeah, they.
Like
I don't know what
they minimize her. So you got all of these. I can imagine that's taxing.
I mean, she did break down and she did cry, and I really felt and I really believed her when she felt like she was pouring out her soul. And a lot of people ain't honest. I will say Toya is one of the few honest people on the show. I feel like all of them be lying about stuff, but I don't know. I just want her to get it together with talking about my Eugene, because if she don't want them, do I want them? I don't know. Somebody else will.
Okay. He seemed like a really nice guy. That's all.
They do compliment each other because she's so out there, and he kind of pulls her down like, you ain't floating from no ceilings, you ain't doing no cartwheels.
I like that.
You know what I mean?
I love people. Any husband that's gonna hold you accountable without like being hurtful.
Mm-hmm.
There it is.
That he does that.
Because it should be something you should laugh about.
And that's all I had.
Talked about that.
Yeah, me too. There wasn't much.
Remember? Oh, I did say. What you say?
When he was talking, he said everybody act like her freak number all the way.
Right, her freak number is like probably at 3. But when they was trying, when Heavenly, I don't know what happened, but Heavenly and Contessa was about to talk and kind of try to resuscitate their relationship or whatever. And Heavenly's wig was lifting, and I was like, "Is she scared? Did y'all notice that?"
I ain't seen
no.
it.
Oh, speaking of Heavenly's wig, have you seen Candy's video?
Yes,
girl. I was gonna share it.
Got that whole flat iron.
She just brushing her hair.
Funny. It was
good. Hair. Is that her new short hair wig, or is that her hair? Do y'all know?
You can't never tell.
Okay.
Well, I ain't gonna say. They say she ain't got no edges, but I told you.
But that had edges, so that wasn't.
Yeah, so it must have been a lace front with edges.
Yeah, that was the front then, because she don't have. Yeah, they say she don't have edges. It's okay. She got to get Kenya more hair care.
Right.
She will get edges. But that's all I had.
Then Mariah started that.
Yes, because her wig was kind of back, and you could see. Because Quad's wig used to didn't fit her head. The first season, y'all always say everybody look. I feel like Mariah looked really good her first season though.
She did, yeah.
Her girl, no, she didn't.
Oh, I thought she did.
Generally speaking, it was all them multicolorful eye makeup that they were wearing.
Oh,
sometimes the girls come in and do makeup and. Oh gosh, how can I say
Angela?
Non-offensively. You could tell a man did their makeup.
Hey, Angela.
Men tend to do women's makeup more boldly colored.
Like draggy?
Yes.
Like a drag queen?
I did not want to say that.
Oh, I love a drag queen. That is not yes. I watch RuPaul's Drag Race every day. All over the world.
Yeah.
I've never watched it.
I watch Canada. I watch the Philippines. I watch them all. I love it. So yeah.
Well, yeah, that is. I'm like, whoever does, and I will admit this, whoever got Ashley this year, keep up. She had her last year. And Monique, when you look at them, their face looks like it's near perfect.
Yeah.
It looks very natural.
Mm-hmm.
They're not necessarily trying to go out of the box with bold colors. There's nothing wrong with doing that, but it doesn't always fare well with you, and it doesn't look good over time. It's almost laughable over time.
Yeah, I want to talk about Ashley's on our next call when we do Potomac.
Yeah.
I like natural looks. Quad has gotten better. Because she used to do those bold colors to her and Mariah. They probably had the same.
Probably the same person. But I feel like Mariah's hair was always nice. I didn't feel like her wigs were too bad.
She got a lot of hair though.
Yeah.
in real life because she used to do those things. She used to have like an after show. Isn't that
I loved
popular?
it.
Isn't that funny? Because I want to say she could have been the first.
She
She
was,
made
and then they all complained. And so she stopped, and then Heavenly got it. But they complained about Heavenly too. So I don't
But
watch
I
Heavenly.
wonder, was she doing them even before like Nene and
Uh-huh, she was.
Kenya? Yeah, I think she was. I think she kind of kicked that off because I know that if you're a fan of a show, it kind of gives you a good roundabout feeling of what really went on. But you got to be able to trust the person that's
Can you
telling the
trust
story.
Heavenly? I think Heavenly kind of tells the truth, though.
Um,
Dr. Darren's wife had the best hair. Who is Dr. Darren? Tell me,
Dr.
Lisa Nicole, was she on the first season?
Oh, yes. Yeah, she was on the first season.
I think that was her hair though.
But
Yeah,
that was her real hair. We talking
that
about people
was
who
Lisa
had
Nicole's
wigs.
real hair.
Yeah.
It's just like Sheree always had the best hair because it was her hair. Like I think she didn't even it didn't look like if you go back and look at I don't even think she had pieces in back then.
Yeah, she
But she had
did.
like
She
the little
did because
bob.
you remember on the sidewalk when she went to pull Kim Zolciak wig, and
Yeah.
then Kim said, "You have on the wig too," and she said, "No, these are tracks." So she wore wigs
Okay.
in pieces.
But I know that was second season though. I'm
You
talking
think
about first.
Second season is when she said it. You thought it was
she?
just
I
she
don't
didn't burn any
know.
first
No,
season.
but that happened second season.
I thought Simone's starting to look better. Do y'all not think so?
I like Simone. I think she wears very natural looking, and for the most part, so does Jackie.
Jackie, yeah, they wear
None of
natural
them
looking.
really were bold and bright, other than Mariah and Quad. Heavenly never really stood outside the box, and whoever does her makeup does a good job. She's usually pretty natural too.
I think she looks pretty good. I thought she looked the best at the reunion, which we will talk about. I guess reunion
Well,
looks.
can we talk about? Yeah, are we still on Married to Medicine?
Yeah, we only been on here 36 minutes,
Okay,
so I don't have nothing else.
we haven't talked about this. When I saw their outfits at first look, I thought Toya looked a hot mess. But it did say 70s glam, but I thought that was something that somebody was making up. I didn't realize that it was themed.
Yeah, that's the thing.
So when I went back and re-looked at it, I was like, Toya did.
At
She's the only one that did it. Now, I will admit that Heavenly
We're talking about my faces.
He really does look really nice, though. Heavenly,
it does. I saw the one picture. It looked real
70.
nice.
It didn't say 7.
You know, but she had the what's it called? Diana Ross, the little, what do you call that long cape with sleeve? I think that was what she was trying to say was 70s. Jackie didn't look 70s
on both
at all.
sides.
I love Jackie's the best. Hers was
but it
really
wasn't 70s. That was the 99 2000s. Okay,
that was a whole bunch.
That was Cash Money representing the 99 2000s.
He's the only one that you looked at and you saw 70.
I thought Simone and Anila's was because they had the little.
Well, Simone looked like she got that out of the closet, but she looked good.
Yes,
and Anila did look good, but it's still, I guess that Liberace, she probably.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Would have been it was a Liberace look. I said, and that's okay. Actually, I did a whole post roasting them, not realizing it was 70s in retrospect. Because I literally said she looked like Liberace.
Yeah, she did.
That's what it looked like to me. But
Quad looked like her body was messed up, and I wonder.
It's the way she was standing, I think.
Okay, I hope so. Hope she ain't done nothing to her body because I didn't like it.
Oh, don't let me forget about that when we talk about Mia.
Potomac. Okay, let me write it down because I'm gonna forget.
Yeah,
so is there anything anybody else wants to say before we get off? Because if not, we're gonna go to Potomac. Let me write this down though, because I will forget. And
yeah, can I mention it?
Yeah, and then we'll talk about it
so we can mention again. Okay, they were saying, don't know how true this is. This is so allegedly, because I remember when Mia posted that, and then when she took it down about the cancer. But one of the things that somebody mentioned talking about these lumps is that this also happened to K. Michelle, was after having all of those bouts with surgery.
Oh,
so don't let me forget that.
Okay, that's a good point. Okay, don't forget. We won't forget. I wrote it down.
And that she just don't want.
Oh, let me put up our thing.
You heard me?
Y'all?
And
she don't want to say it.
Oh. All right, so y'all, this is our link tree. Scan our QR code, which we need to put this out. Also, our podcast is growing and growing and growing. We're gonna start. Callie gonna start, or Joy, reading ads, doing our thing once they send them to us.
Yeah.
So we'll kind of break and do some ads because we're gonna start getting a little money. But
$2 now.
yeah, gonna be nothing, right? But we getting there. We started from the bottom.
Look,
Now we here,
divided by 3.
which is $0,
Right.
50 cents. Oh, let me put up this for that Tori says. Thank you for watching and participating. Make sure you follow Chatter Up on all social medias. There's a link tree, and that QR code will take you to the link tree.
That should be our Facebook picture.
I'll put that on there.
Or it should be.
That'd be nice.
I think it looks good. I love that. Callie makes our little things, and that's my favorite one.
Yes.
Thank you, Bam. Thank you, Bam.
Oh, yes,
all right. So we're gonna get off of this one, but we're gonna come right back to do Potomac.
Not to this one. We're gonna open up a new one.
Yeah, we're gonna open up a new one and come back and talk about Potomac. So y'all, I'll try to tag people again, but just look for us, okay? Y'all ready to out?
Hey.
I love when we go